We're looking at a multi-billion-dollar security apparatus, but honestly, this isn't your standard executive protection. It's more like an intricate, paranoid war against the invisible. Instead of just relying on sheer brute force, this defense system uses a massive, multi-billion-dollar web of deception. It's highly orchestrated and, as you'll see, deeply psychological. Let's jump right into Layer 1, the rolling fortress. We're talking 6.5 tons. That's the staggering weight of the Aura Sonat, which is essentially an indestructible, armored beast built specifically for the streets. This thing is wild. It completely defeats armor-piercing rounds, survives direct bomb blasts, and even has a sealed air system for chemical gas defense. Get this, even if you blow out all 4 of its armored tires, the vehicle just keeps rolling at top speed to escape an ambush. But, what happens when brute force just isn't enough? That brings us to Layer 2, the flying Kremlin and the decoys. Picture this, 4 identical jets prep for departure on the tarmac. They launch into the sky simultaneously and then immediately split onto completely different flight paths. Anyone trying to track the actual target is left totally blind. Now, since radar can theoretically still track those planes, investigators uncovered another completely hidden asset, Layer 3, hidden in plain sight. Running completely off the grid to hidden stations, on the outside, it just looks like your ordinary gray and red passenger train. But inside, it is a literal bulletproof palace, complete with a gym, a spa, and even a soundproof salon. To put this engineering into perspective, hiding a fortress on rails demands a highly unusual 6-axle wheel configuration. That's required just to support the crushing weight of all that hidden armor, plus the satellite communication domes right up on the roof. Which leads us to the deepest, most psychological layer yet. Layer 4, spatial deception. Spatial deception is essentially the deliberate manipulation and duplication of physical environments. The goal is to conceal the target's true geographic location so profoundly that the public never actually knows where the leader is broadcasting from. Investigative journalists actually found exact replicas of the main office built inside multiple secret residences across the country. And we are talking down to the absolute tiniest details here. The wood paneling, the massive desk, the flag placement, they are perfectly mirrored across every single location. The reality of this architectural deception is pretty chilling. Every broadcast could literally be coming from anywhere. A televised address you're watching could be filmed hundreds of miles away from the Capitol in total secrecy. What does this all mean? Let's look at the cost of the fortress. Because flawless physical safety exacts a very heavy psychological toll. Think about it. You've got decoy aircraft fleets, disguised ghost trains, replica broadcast offices, and even all the food being strictly tested in portable poison labs. Maintaining these concentric layers essentially forces a person into total isolation. It really boils down to this. Absolute security equals absolute isolation. You end up with a lone figure entirely dwarfed by the massive scale of their own defensive perimeter. It leaves us with one final, haunting thought about the cost of total protection. When you are surrounded by a multi-billion-dollar fortress of deception where you literally can't trust anyone, are you the master of the castle or simply its most heavily guarded inmate?